Hi, distinction students, Mr. Rubens over here. So welcome in today's physics session as we want to discuss this examination question. So let's make it snappy. The question is saying, the diagram below shows the system lever that can be used to lift a car of mass. So the car has got a mass of 500 kgs. And the first question is saying, calculate the minimum force that can be used to lift the car. So they want the force that will be used to lift this car. So for you to understand or to find the force of this, you need to apply the principle of moment, which states that the clockwise moment must be equal to anti-clockwise moment. So for you to find this force, you need to have the force of the car. How do you get the force of the car? You say the mass of a car is 500, the acceleration due to gravity is 10. So let us find the force of the car. We'll say force is equals to mass times acceleration. What was the mass of the car? 500 times acceleration is 10. So meaning the force of the car, it will be 5,000 newtons. So you have the force of the car here, 5,000 newtons. Now you have the force of the car and the distance of the car. Now what about this force that is used to lift this car? We use the principle of moment where this will be force 1 and this will be distance 1. This will be force 2 and distance 2. The principle of moment states that the clockwise moment must be equal to anti-clockwise moment. So force 1 times distance 1 is equals to force 2 times distance 2. What is force 1? The force we want to find. Distance 1 is 1.6 is equals to force 2 is 5,000, okay, times distance 2 is 0.8. We want to find this force. So it will be 1.6 force 1 is equals to, so 5,000 times 0.8, you get 4,000 like this. Okay, so you divide over 1.5 over 1.6, I mean. So the force will be equals to 2,500 newtons. So meaning this is the force which was used to lift the car. All right, so in today's session, we are just talking about one. I want you in that comment to answer the second one and the third one, and I'll tell you I'll prove it if it is correct. See you. Make sure you join the online classes for science. Professor here. Bye-bye. All right, now solving the second question. How much force is exerted by the lever on the pivot? Meaning on the pivot, how much force? To find the force which is exerted, we need to understand the formula of saying that upward force is equals to downward force. So the force which is up is equal to the force which is down. The force which is down is equals to the force which is up. So what is the upward force? We have two downward forces here. We need to add them, meaning it will be upward force. Okay, upward force is equals to, what is the downward force? We have 5,000 newtons plus 2,500 newtons. So meaning the force is going to be 7,500 newtons. Meaning this is the upward force that is exerted. That's what you need to do. And the last question, C. Calculate the velocity ratio for the machine. For you to calculate the velocity ratio, by definition, the velocity ratio is the distance moved by the effort over the distance moved by the load. The distance moved by the effort is the force applied. So which force was being applied? The force. And which force was overcome? The car. So meaning the distance moved by the car is load. The distance moved by the force that was applied is the effort. Meaning this will be distance moved by effort, 1.6, okay, over distance moved by the load is 0.8. Meaning the velocity ratio will be equals to 2. This is how you find this question, as easy as that. So see you for more videos. Bye-bye.